I speak to you in the name of one God, Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer. Amen. Good morning. It is good to be with you all. For my 1-year curacy here at St. Luke's, it is good to be working here. Good to be with Nick, and with this community here. This gospel lesson that we have this Sunday is a really good one for a priest's first day because Jesus is doing the one thing that priests are all called to do. He's praying. He's praying for his disciples, for his friends, for his community. And that's what I want to do with you all in my year with you, to be in community, to love and pray with you. But I admit that 1 year is a short period of time, and we do not know each other. I do not know you, and you do not know me. So that makes it difficult. So I want to take this time to tell you a little bit about myself. You read in the community e-news that I grew up in Pakistan and I had deep foundation in the church and formation in the church. Part of that was that my grandfather was a priest. And so we went to our St. Andrews every Sunday. It was so ingrained in me that at home, I wouldn't want to play house with my sisters. I would want to play church, right? So I would sit them down, climb up onto the washer and dryer, and preach to them. They didn't appreciate it then, they don't appreciate it now. But what was interesting about this formation, this faith, was that I didn't have the words for it. So I went to a Catholic school and in Pakistan, and when it was our first day, it was time for chapel. And even at St. Anthony's, the school, there were a lot of Muslim students being in Pakistan, and they did not need to go to chapel. So the teacher went around and asked each one if you're Christian or if you're Muslim. I had no idea. So she's going in order and asking each one, and I'm really perplexed. I don't know what to say. I see all my friends saying that they're Muslim. A lot of the folks are saying that they're Muslim. So when it comes to my turn, she asks me, are you Christian or Muslim? I say, I'm Muslim. So I did not have to go to chapel that week. My mom found out and she corrected that very soon. So we're paying for St. Anthony, so you're going to chapel. But I think the young me was on to something. I think the young me knew that these labels, these identities, sometimes don't matter when you're living it out. When you're doing church, not just in the building, but at home, even preaching to your sisters, even giving out Wonder Bread as communion, and just being community. I think those identity markers, Episcopalian, in the wider Anglican communion, being Anglican, sometimes they do not matter. Because at the center of it all is that we are a community that is centered around Christ, centered around loving one another. And that is what I want to do as I join you all in your ministry here. Because this is the ministry of you, that you have built and run, and I am so glad to be a part of. I look forward to our time together. I hope to get to know each and every one of you, so reach out email me, call me, and we can grab a cup of coffee, sit together, talk, tell you more fun stories from Pakistan, and I can pray with you all. Thanks be to God.